Look at this nice weather, it's good enough to run in. Anyway, I'm off to the shops. Good morning guys, how you all doing? I was contemplating on going running, but excuse time. For some reason I've got on one of my toenails, it splits sort of on the side, and so it creates a hangnail. And for the last 2 days it's been bothering me, and I keep snipping it, and every time I think I've got it, I'll start walking in, like in my wellies or whatever, and it's still there. So it's not a good idea to run when that's happening. Plus I'm being lazy, and I do need to do some shopping. I'm doing my washing and I've realised I've just used the last of my washing powder, so I need to get some of that. And I figured while I'm out, I've been looking at maybe getting some new clothes, so I'm going to do that. And yes, my garden is still a jungle, and I've been contemplating on cutting it today, but yesterday it kept raining most of the day, so everything's wet. And I know this because Harley's got wet patches on him from being out there. And that's the other thing, I need to bath him, but there's no point in me bathing him if I haven't done my garden yet, because every time he goes out he just gets wet again and mucky, and I don't know. And I think he keeps peeing on himself as well. Either that or he's peeing in high grass and then walking through it. That's probably what's actually happening. Also, I need to have a shave because tonight I'm off to a party. A surprise one for one of my cousins. You've never met her. I don't know if I'll be filming, to be honest, at that point. I might have finished by then, but we'll see. Oh, one other thing before I toddle off. You know, like I said, I got all this lot set up perfectly. Kind of did. You see, usually when I put a VHS video into my video player and it starts playing, it pops up onto the TV straight away, like, because it's on a SCART lead. However, the other day I put a video in and I'm like, why has it not come on? And so I had to press the source button until I found the correct source and it came on. And that got my head scratching, much like what I've just done. I don't know why I just did that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm very weird. So I started trying to scramble my brain onto why it wasn't working, because there was a SCART lead going from the video player to the TV, and then I thought, well, hold on a minute, there's a SCART going from the TVR to the video player. So I swapped the cables around, the SCART cables, and lo and behold, as soon as I put a video in and played it, it popped up on the TV. So I only got one thing wrong. It was still connected, just not properly. Anyway, I'm going to go to the shops. By shops I meant Asda. That's one shop. Looks like I might have to go to another shop. I've picked up two pairs of jeans that I'm going to try on, and I'm looking for a shirt, but everything's all sort of like this, all sportswear. I'm not wanting to wear any of those kind of things. I mean, I'm not saying there aren't any nice shirts, but if I wore that, for example, I'd end up spilling food on it or something. That's why I don't wear white. This isn't white, it's got a picture on it, it's cream coloured. I do like these, by the way, but I'm not in the mood to wear a shirt. Certainly not in the mood to wear any of those. They are horrible. Although, I am a bit partial to this shirt right here. I think I'll try it. So I've decided to go in there to look for shirts. And I know I said I don't want any sports shirts. They do other shirts other than sports ones. I'm just hoping there's some nice ones. If that fails, I'll go in there and have a look at some games. They have some decent ones up there, but it just seems to be like two themes, Marvel and Star Wars. And there are some other shirts that are nice, but oh well, I'm gonna go look at some games now. So I saw a Tomb Raider game, and my friend last week, he said to me I ought to get them. And I thought about it. I mean, it was 23 quid. But then I remembered I'm still playing lots of other games. I'm currently still playing Halo 3 ODST, I believe that's what it's called. So I've decided to save my money. Plus the fact I'm hungry. So I had to improvise with my dinner. I wanted my fried eggs on cheese on toast, but it turns out the cheese that I had, well, it had gone a bit hard on the outside of the slices and whatnot, so I had to throw them away. So I opted for just putting some butter on top of the toast. They were alright actually, but not the best. Oh well. Oh, you know, like I always joke about the party people having a party like all the time. Well, ugh. And they're listening to some really bad music. At the very least, I can't hear it through this. I've just made myself a happy camper hold on a minute. I've had to open the doors because it got that warm. I was sat here doing my movie, my holiday film, and the sun started shining down on me and I started getting a bit warm, so I thought, right, I'm going to open back doors, I don't care how loud that music is, and just concentrate on my film. And that's why I'm happy, because I'm still on the first chapter and I've been trying to find a song or two songs, depending which way I wanted to go, to put into the clip, and I've finally found two songs. The reason I was having trouble choosing what songs is because, remember the clip where Philip was getting well, he was getting a bit tense when we were starting to lift off in the aeroplane, and then suddenly he was like, what's all fuss about? Well, I've got that in the clip and I sort of didn't want music playing over that, so it was either find a song that goes a bit quieter at that point in the clip or the section of the movie and then come back again afterwards, or I choose two songs to go before and after that. So it's taken me over a week, but I finally found two songs and I'm so happy about it. I'll just give you little snippets because they are copyrighted. And then the music kicks in. It's called Diplomatic Cars and it's from Torchwood, the 3rd season. And then after the clip, actually I'll show you what happens at the end of that clip. I love doing this stuff, by the way. So it's coming to the end of the song, it goes into that clip, and then after this clip, this song comes on. Hold on. Which is called Driving with the Top Down. It's from the original Iron Man movie. I've been after putting this song onto my films for, well, 8 years since I got the soundtrack. I've just never found a place to fit it, and it fits perfectly on there. I had to tweak just right at the end, right here. Let me just show you. Are you ready? The way I've edited it to it. And I did essentially do that little stutter at the end already. I just had to shorten them just a little bit more to fit with the song. So, brilliant. So now I can keep on getting that edited and continue with making my film until I come to the next musical montage. I've just realised I'm starting to get warm. I better open that back door again. That's it. My video clip is now saved, well, copied onto the hard drive. I've watched it through and I'm happy with it. And do you notice that I'm all clean and shiny? I've had a shower, got changed. I'm in my new jeans that I bought today, and I'm starting to notice my shirts are getting a little tight these days. I know, go running. I can't right now, I've got a party to go to. And it's not that one. I'm too cool for that one. I don't know. Ooh, I better write my card out before I go. My cousin's 40. She's joining the 40 club where I am. So I'm going to sign off now because my taxi, I use air quotes on that one, will be here soon. And what I mean by taxi, I mean my parents. They're picking me up so I can have a few drinks tonight. I'm not going to go overboard like I did last week. I'll have a few, maybe. I'm going. I'll talk to you when I do. Until then, peace out. I wonder if I can still do this trick. Awesome.